if you are not working with this one, it will say more shortcuts are available in the Vim file, like how to copy and how to delete, how to number of files, text editor. It is very simple. That is the reason I'm working this one Vim file. So, what is Vim? Vim is a text editor. Vim is a text editor. Next one, Vim is a Linux based editor. They are like Vim also. It is both are same, like we are Linux and Vim. And also graphical. What is Vim means? Graphical Vim is available both Linux and also Windows. So next one, why we require Vim? Vim is necessary to require? No. If we are using Vim, it is a lot of shortcuts is there. That is the reason I am using. If you are going to industry, Vim is not used. If you are a student or learning any things like system Verilog, UVM, or else Verilog, so it is just open source. Everyone can use. Why we require Vim? Yeah, Vim has lot of shortcuts, lot more shortcuts. Without this kind of shortcuts, it is a if a person will do it can't. It will takes more than 1 hour. If you are using Vim editor, it will take some minutes of time. That is the reason we are working with Vim file. So next one, it is necessary to use Vim editor? No, because this is user wish. If you are comfortable with no, Notepad, you can use Notepad. Okay, now mainly Vim are four modes. Vim has four modes. First one, insert mode. Second one, escape mode. Third one, virtual mode. Fourth one, record mode. Now, what is virtual mode? For example, if I am open Vim, it have to you have to observe this is a insert mode. How to go to escape mode means in your keyboard an escape button is there. If you click escape button, it will go to escape mode. If you nothing is there, that is called as a escape mode. What is the advantage of escape mode means any shortcut, like if you want this line, have to copy YY, and if you want to paste here P. If you want to delete this line, DD, like that. So I will explain the shortcuts also here. Totally Vim has four modes: insert mode, escape mode, and virtual mode, and record mode. Now how to go to escape mode? If you write any code in inside insert mode only, if you am here right now I'm in insert mode, then only I will write here. Okay, how to go to insert mode? If you are putting insert, I can able I can able to type in the document using this mode only. So now second point, how to go to insert mode? If you are using small I or capital I, by use capital I or small I, capital A, small a, and also capital O, small o. It will go to enter into insert mode. Now escape mode. How to go to escape mode? This is using for the applying shortcuts. This is used for playing shortcuts. Now click on escape mode. Press escape mode. In your in your keyboard, escape mode is there. It will directly go to the escape mode. Right now I am in which mode? Can anyone tell? I am in insert mode. If you want, I will go to the escape mode. Click on escape button. It will go to the escape button. Again, I want to come into insert mode. Which keyword I will type? IRARAO. It will go to the insert mode. Now virtual mode. In virtual mode and record mode, if you are going forward, then only you understood. Right now, you have to remember these two: insert mode and escape mode. Okay. Now, how to save the files and how to create the files, I will explain. First of all, how to create the files. We can use tabs or splits to do that. Click on escape button, colon, tab new, file name. Now, can anyone tell how to create a one file? This is one file, right? Again, I will create another file. So click on escape button, shift plus colon, tab new. The name have to give tab new space file name. Which file you creating? Like I am creating half adder. So ha.v. Next enter. Now we have to observe this is one, this is one. Okay. Now I want virtual, like we split split file name. Again same. Click on escape button, shift plus colon, vs file ha1.v. Now you have to observe it is a virtual. Okay. Now third one, split file name. If you want, again click on escape button, shift plus colon, spl.ha2.v. This is my third file name. Click on enter. It will give the third file like that. Which file you want, have to create like that. That is your wish. Not only three. If you want any one, not required. Mainly we are using this one because if you are going to project, multiples of files is there. That is the reason I am everyone using this one. So these two, if you are not understood, please leave it these two. Have to follow this one. Okay. Now how to close. Okay. Next one, how to save and how to copy. I will explain because these four are important. How to copy. First, how to copy. How to copy a line. Go to escape mode and type YY. Now, how can anyone tell? Click on escape button. Which line you want? For example, I want this line, 23rd line. So click on YY. It will copy. Have to observe downside. It will copy. This line I am copied. Now I want to paste here. P. Click on P. How to delete that line? Click on escape mode. DD. It will delete that line. Now I want to copy these two lines to YY and paste here. Now edit. How to copy? Now paste. Paste a line. Click on escape mode. Type PP. How to delete? How to delete? Click on DD. It will work. I hope you understood these three. How to copy and how to delete. If anyone not understood, please raise your hand. Again, I will explain. Okay. How to save the file? That is one also it is required. How to save? How to save the file? Now click on escape mode. Shift plus colon double A. It is save the file. Now you have to observe here in the top one plus symbol is there. If plus symbol is there, it is this file is not saved. If I am click on enter, the plus symbol is not there. Then the file is saved. So what is my keyword here? Which keyword I am using? Click click on escape mode, shift plus colon, shift plus shift plus colon, enter double A. It will save the file. Otherwise, here also is there. Click on file, save is there. WA also fine, yeah, save also fine. Okay. Okay. Guys, if these shortcuts, if you are not understood, please raise your hand. Again, I will explain. Now, another one. I want these three lines. How to copy
Sir, when you write Verilog codes,
Verilog code. So first of all, the tools if you know, then only you understood, right? Yesterday I wrote in EDA playground. That time you where you have if I am writing the code also it is fine. You also write, right? Where you have to write. If you want, if you know the tools, then only you also practice, right? That is the reason I'm explaining these tools.
which tool, sir, we use in wrote Verilog codes?
Yeah, if you are writing the code in Vim file, this file have to run in model sim. How to run, how to save, I will explain.
Xilinx is not good for
Yeah,
Verilog.
Jalix also it is fine. Costa Sim also it is fine. Model Sim also it is fine. EDA Playground also it is fine. Your wish. Not only
Oh,
Model Sim. Any tool also it is fine.
okay, basically most of the people which tool we use, sir?
Yeah, most of this, if we are going to industries, Synopsys tools they are used. Synopsys or Cadence. Yeah,
CAD,
yeah,
sir. Sorry,
Cadence.
Cadence. Okay.
Yeah. Right now, no one will provide to students. If you are employed, then the company will provide the tools. So if
So
you are, yeah, if you are a student, the
yeah,
models in First Sim it is a open source. Everyone can use.
sir. Present I am student, so I which tool I will use it to for
Ye-
learn that.
Yeah, model sim. If you are using in Verilog, you have to use model sim. If you are going to UVM or system Verilog, then you have to use Questa sim.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay, fine. Okay, guys. If you have any doubts here, please raise your hand. Okay, I hope you understood how to download and install these things. If you not understood how to download, go to YouTube and type how to download vim file. Next one. Yeah, now here today yesterday we are discussed how to run a code. Now I am executing in model sim, then you understood. Yeah, today's section you have to create like folder, which folder we have to, which code we are running. Like today I'm running off adder code, ha lf of addr off adder code. So inside off adder code have to create these files. Now this one have to open with vim file. Here I have to give the names. Yesterday I told how to, how many design and test bench two files will be required. So what are the first one? Design file, ha tab new, tab new. This is my design, ha lf of add or of adder design, design.v. Now enter. This one close. Next one is my test bench file is required. TB means test bench. Now you understood this is my design file, this is my test bench file. So yesterday we are developed how to develop. What is the syntax? If you know means tell, otherwise I will write here. So module ha and module. Now inside what I'm telling, inside what will be required? Ports.
Input and out.
Yes, ports. What are the ports of off adder? A comma B comma some comma carry. Now I'm telling to these things to the tools. You know what is A and B, sum and carry. System will you don't know because these are the user defined names. If you are using C and C D also it is fine. If I'm writing like this, C comma D, it also is fine. But my understanding purpose I'm writing here A comma B. Okay. Now output. What are the my outputs here? Sum comma carry. So here abstraction levels. There are three types of abstraction levels. Yesterday we have discussed data flow. How to write data flow? Using assign keyword. Assign sum equal to a xr b, right? Ax equal to a xr b. Now same carry equal to a and b. This is my design file. So coming to my test bench file, you know how to create test bench. Total how many steps are yesterday I discussed? 8 or 7 things. Again we will discuss these 7 because it is very important. If you know the how to test bench and how to develop design file, not only entire code, what is the syntax? If you know the syntax, it is easy to understood. From any topic I'm explaining how to dollar display these things, where we have to write the dollar display. Again these concept we will discuss, but the steps is important. That is the reason again I will explain. Why I'm explaining before only, if you are going to that dollar display, those things, that particular concept, that time you understood properly. Okay. Now this file is saved or not? Can anyone tell? My design file is saved or not?
No.
No, because it is a plus symbol is there. The file is not saved. So click on escape, shift plus colon double A. The file will be saved. Now coming to my test bench. So first one, what is my first one? I will write the first class theory section. After I will develop. Okay. Here I will write. Okay, what is my first step? Yeah. Now here first step is declare top module. First of all, include the file. Step one. Step one is include the file. Include the design file. Include the design. DSGN design file. Now syntax. You know syntax. First of all, if it must and should be remember this syntax. If you forget the syntax, there is no use. So must and should be remember the syntax. Syntax tick include. Inside I have to write the my design file name. .v. Okay, now I will go to that code. You can tell how to write. Now tell me how to start that one. So tick include. What is my design file name here? This is my design file name. So HALF of ADD radar design DESGN design.v. This is my first step is completed. Now coming to the my second step. Step 2. So step 2 is normally how to write the code models in like module and module. Declare the modules. DCLA RE. Declare the modules. DULE. Declare the module. Syntax. You know the syntax, right? Can anyone tell how to write the syntax module? Module name. That is your wish. And module. Inside I have to write the code. I will write the example also here. Example module. Module name I am writing TB. TB also it is fine. That is yours a different name and module. This is my example. Okay, now I will develop here.
Sir, can you tell about that rules?
Okay, yesterday you are not joined.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yesterday I missed my class.
Okay, these are the rules. First of all, first point this one. Wait a minute. Yeah, never start with module name with a number. Like if you not start with numbers. I am starting with number right here. This is wrong.
Okay.
This is first rule. Never start with special character. You know what are the special characters like star, as, at the rate. These are the special
Okay.
characters. Never start. If you after it is fine. Before. Next third point is never start with keywords. How what is keyword? For example, in this folder, red color where we have to observe red color that is called as a keyword. What is
Include and
yeah,
design.
yeah, those are the red colors. So that is a keyword. If you are sign a black color, that is yours a defined name. If you write yours a defined name, it is fine. Okay. Next point, never start with the space. Space means
Backspace.
any yeah, like if you are right like this is wrong. This is right.
What
Yeah.
we use space place?
The system will tells that is a syntax error.
Oh,
Okay. If you are
okay.
running this code, system will tell this is a syntax error. I will
Uh,
run. Okay. These three also I will run. Okay. Now, now I think now you understood, right? These two.
yes.
Okay. Now I will write my here module TB. That is your wish. TB also fine. RAM also fine. HA TB also it is fine. HA TB means half adder underscore TB. Now inside have to write and module. I think these two steps you know how to write. Now coming to the my third step, step 3, declare the signals. How to declare the signals? Declare the say GNALS. Now all inputs all inputs are reg. What is reg? Reg is a one data type. If you are going to the data types concept, that time I will explain. Okay, don't confuse right now. Right now we have to focus on the steps. These steps only have to focus. Why I'm using reg, why I'm using wire, these things you have to leave it right now. Okay, now all outputs are wire. Okay, now coming to the code. Now tell me what are the your ports here. Go here and observe A and B and sum and carry. These four are the ports. Now A comma B, sum comma carry. Now all inputs are reg. All outputs are wire. I hope you understood these three steps here. If you are not understood, please raise your hand. Again, I will explain. Okay. Now step 4. Step 4 is a DUT connection. What is DUT means? Design under test bench. DUT initialization INSTANTION initialization TB and design. We will connect TB and design. We will get the connection connected. CONNECT connected. So there are three types of connections. First one is connect by name. CTION connection by name or position. POSITION position. Third one is connection by name, connection default connection. Second one is connection by name, default connection. DEFAULT default connection. Now these three I will explain. So any one also it is fine, not required three. But in industry we are using mainly connection by name. Connection by name because if you are going to the project, multiples of signals is there. That is the reason we are using connection by name. How to write connection by name, connection by position, default connection, I will explain. But today I will explain only default connection. Okay, now copy this one and paste here. Syntax I will explain. Syntax, first of all I have to write the design file name and design file name, design module name DUT. If you write DUT also fine, otherwise any name also it is fine. That is a user defined name. Why I am putting DUT means this line will be tells I am telling this is a your design under test bench. Now inside I have to put star. This is a default connection. Okay, I hope you understood this line. So now same thing, copy and paste here. Now tell me here my what is my design module name here? What is my module name here in this 7 lines? HA. Now go here HA space DUT inside have to write dot star. This is my fourth step. Okay. Step 4 DUT. Now step 6. 6 or 5. Remaining two also I will explain. If you are going to that topic, I will explain that day. If I am explaining the remaining two also, you will confuse. Okay, now step 5. Step 5 is procedural blocks. Any code you have to write inside procedural blocks. Procedural procedural blocks. In Verilog, there are two types of procedural blocks. One is initial, second one is always. First one is initial, INITIL, initial begin, and one is second one is always, ALWYS, always. So what is procedural blocks? Means procedural blocks nothing but procedural blocks are nothing but the area where we have to write the code, where we are write the code, writing that code. Behavior of the circuits, BHAVIO, behavior of the circuits. Now first one today I will explain only initial block. So what is initial block? Means it will start with 0 time, and once it is complete it will executes. It won't start again or won't repeat. First one, what is initial block? It will start at 0 time. 0 time, and once it's completes, OMPLA complete, it executes. U execution, it will won't repeat, won't start again or won't repeat. Won't repeat. Now coming to the example or syntax. Initial, begin, and inside you have to write the statements. Statement 1. How to find this is a statement? Can anyone tell how to find this is a statement? Any lines ends with a semicolon, that is called as a statement. Okay. Now,
Sir, initial we used only one time simulation. I'm
yes,
correct?
yes. Same thing if you are using always also, it will
Uh,
execute multiple, it will run multiple times.
always. I think
Yes,
always.
yes,
Uh,
always. Right now, if you are going to procedural block statement, where that concept, that time I will explain always also. Okay, don't
it's
worry. If
continuous
you,
execution.
yes, continuous execution will happens.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Okay, now go here. I think up to here everyone understood, right? Now initial, begin, end. This is my code. This is my fifth step. Now sixth step. Step 6. Here you have to need to provide the inputs. For example, of adder, what are the inputs A and B? We are giving the inputs values. Sixth step means I need to generate or provide. Provide provide or generate. Generate, generate the inputs here. So for every input, we need to some waiting time because the design will need to response. So for before I am giving some time delay. How to give time delay? I will explain. Okay, don't confuse. Now,
Sir, time delay, how to use nanoseconds or picosecond?
yeah, that is based on the project. If you are using nanoseconds or picoseconds, if it is fine.
How to we declare that, sir?
Yeah, I will explain. Tick time scale. That one is I will explain.
Okay.
Okay. Now second one, for every input we need to wait some time. We need we need to wait for some time because my design needs to response. SPOND. Like I will give a small example here. For example, you are my design, I am the test bench. I'm asking at a time like a equal to 10, b equal to 10, what is a plus b, what is a minus b, what is a into b. If I'm asking without giving any time, how will you answer? For example, I am asking a equal to what is a equal to 10, b equal to 10. I am asking a plus b. If you are not telling the answer, again I'm asking the next question. You are giving the wrong answer, right? Same here also same. If you are giving the inputs, you are expecting the answer immediately, then the system also will confuse. I hope you understood. Okay, now coming to design test bench here. What are the inputs here? A equal to some value, b equal to some value. Okay. After run this, after I'm giving the inputs, this is my sixth step. Now coming to my seventh step.
Sir, why we didn't use clock here?
Clock right now here not required clock.
Why, sir? Why it cannot required?
For example, this is normal basic code, so I'm not using clock. If you are going to memory, FIFO, that time clock is must should be required. So this is normal off adder, full adder code, so clock is not required.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, okay. Now seventh step, dollar display. How to dollar display and why we are using dollar display means I'm observing the outputs and inputs. In C language, we are using printf, scanf, we are used. But coming to Verilog, we are using dollar display, dollar monitor, dollar stove. We are used here. So seventh step is observing the our inputs and outputs. OB, SERV, observing the inputs and outputs. In C language, LANG, LANGUAGE, C language, we are used printf or scanf. Printf you are used, right? So now coming to Verilog. In Verilog, we are used print dollar display and dollar monitor. These are we are used. What is dollar monitor, dollar display? I will explain. Don't confuse. Now coming to the syntax, dollar display. Inside you have to write the message. In if you write the quotations, that is called as a message. Message. Message means your wish. Anything you have to write. Message equal to format specification. For example, you want decimal means decimal. Format 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 specification SPECIFI. Yes. Like for example, I want octal. Which one I will use? Percentage the percentage O. If I want hexadecimal H, like that. Comma variables names VARIABLS variables names. Now I will write the example. Dollar display in quotations. Inside I have to write A equal to percentage 0 or else not required 0. B means binary. D means decimal. Here I have to write the variable name. This is my syntax. If you want binary, what is binary means B. If you want octal means O. If you want hexadecimal means H, like that. Now coming to the my test bench file, I'm giving small delay. Next time dollar display I'm giving. Inside I'm writing A equal to inside quotations A equal to percentage D comma B equal to percentage B sum equal to percentage O carry equal to percentage H I'm giving. If you write like this, yeah, tell me.
Sir, why you wrote hash 2 there?
Yeah,
Any,
why I'm giving, yeah, this is a delay, time delay. I'm
sir,
giving,
you didn't
yeah,
mention nano or picoseconds. Why it can
yeah.
understand?
If you not be here, I have to mention time scale tick, time scale, SCALE, time scale. Pico or Nanomic, if you are giving also it is fine, or else tool some time is there. This tool some time is there. I will
Oh,
explain. Okay.
okay, fine.
It is default some time is there.
Okay.
That yeah, that one tool will takes. Now
In estimate, so we wrote that hash. Why, sir?
yeah, this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, before I'm telling, right? Why I'm giving A equal to 10, B equal to 10, I'm asking A equal to 10, B equal to 10, I'm telling to you. Next minute, next within seconds, I'm asking what is A plus B. After I'm giving without giving any time, I'm asking what is A minus B. What
So
is your
it delay.
that is the reason I'm giving small delay. I'm asking question after wait some time again asking in the next question.
Oh, okay, okay, I understand.
I hope you understood.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, this is my test bench file. Now I will run this file. Okay, in where I'm running in model sim or Questa sim. Right now I'm using model sim. What do you? This is my model sim. Open model sim. Yeah. Here I have to run the model sim code. That code I will run here. I will observe. How to run I will explain. Okay, don't confuse. Here have to this file is saved or not. Right now not saved. Here I have to put file will be saved. All files will be saved. Now here I have to create tab new run.do file. Do space run.do. Do or run.do. Okay, I think do is not required. Run.do file, I think. Here I have to write total 4 steps is there. What are the 4 steps? I will explain. Mm, Yeah, using model sim, 4 steps is there. I will explain these 4 steps. First one is how to execute my files in model sim or Questa sim. Execution, we need to follow the certain steps like simulation, compilation, calibration, run file. These are the 4 steps is there. I will write these 4 steps here. Then you understood. First one is vlib work. Next one is vlog file name. What is my file name? Next one is vlog file name. Now tell me here what is my file name here. Of adder underscore tbhalf of add underscore tb dot v. Next one is vlog vsim my design module name, test bench module name ha dot ha underscore tb ha underscore tb. Next one is run all. These are the 4 steps is common everyone. Every file these 4 steps are common, but the names will be changed. half, the names will be changed. If you are running different file, that the name file will be changed. The test bench file name will be changed. Everything will be common. Now copy. Where we have to save this file? Here I'm saving, right? HLF of adder. Now here I have to observe these three. I will run this code where I will run using model sim. Now copy this path. Copy this path. Open model sim. Now here cd space. Inside I have to write that path. Now enter. Do space run dot do. Now my screen is visible, right? Guys, my screen is visible. Answer is getting or not? Yeah. Now total of adder, how many combinations is there? Total 4 combinations is there, right? 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. So 3 y and paste. Now 0 1 1 0 1 1. Now save. How to save the file? Click here. Again open model sim. Here have to type run.do or else top arrow. It will comes. Now we have to observe. The answer is getting or not. I will copy this one. I will paste here. RESULT result HLF. Now observe. It is getting properly or not. Okay. Now I will modify this code because how many lines total is there here? 24 lines. But the code is common. Everything I wrote multiple times. So how to modify? I'm using repeat loops. Repeat loop. I will explain repeat loop. Syntax I will explain first. Yeah, repeat loop. Repeat loop. Why I'm using repeat loop? I will explain. Now here syntax. Repeat inside have to write the number of times you want to repeat that line. Begin end. This is a procedural loop. First we have to repeat the loop. It will execute all the statements. Then it will again repeat. Now syntax. What is my syntax here? Repeat. Inside have to write begin end. Inside you have to write the number. How many times you want to repeat this code? Number of times to repeat. Here I have to write the statements. Statement 1, statement 2, like this. Okay, I hope you understood how to write. Now example 5yy and p. I want 5 times. We'll write here 5, 3dd. Here I equal to a equal to 10, b equal to 20, dollar display a equal to percentage 0d, b equal to percentage 0d. Now a comma b comma. This is my example. Now I am going to this code. Now tell me guys, here how many times I am repeating here? Total 4 times, right? Now here I have to use repeat loop, begin end. This one I have to delete. Okay, now here I want how many times? Total 4 times. So I'm giving 4. Now I will run this code. I will save and I will run this code. You have to observe. Now you have to observe only 0, 0, 0, 0 only it is getting. I want all 4 combinations. How will you do? So that is called, one keyword is there. That is keyword is called as a dollar random. Dollar randomization. Dollar u random. And u dollar u random. Dollar u, what is u random? I will explain. You don't confuse. If you not understood, simply listen. I will explain. Again same getting. Dollar u random. U random range 1, 0, 1, 0. Same thing it is getting. I will save this code. The same thing it is getting. Inside only. Okay, daily mastering should be required. Okay, giving BB. Now also it is getting. Okay, wait. I will run this code in EDA playground.
Sir, VDA means
This is different tool.
why we use this one? What is the advantage?
Sometimes the tool is not getting proper answer.
So,
So I am using different tool.
oh,
Yeah. I will copy this code. I will paste here. Yeah, now you have to observe. It is getting right. Sometimes tool is getting not getting proper answer. The same code I'm running here. I'm not changing anything. The answer is getting. I hope you understood. Sometimes tool is getting not proper answer. Now you have to understood why I'm using dollar u random or u random. Why I'm using means system will generate because any electrical device man is not doing it is automatically will generate, tool will generate. That is the reason I'm using dollar random. I will explain what is dollar random, what is random is range, those things I will explain. If I'm going to that topic, that time I will explain. Now we have to observe 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 I'm not getting. So that time I will increase my multiple times. I'm giving 10. All four combinations will get. Now you have to observe 1 1 I'm getting carry equal to 0. Remaining 0 1 or 0 0 1 1. The answer carry equal to 0. Sum equal to 1.
this is output.
Yeah, this is output. Half add output.
Why it cannot show any waveforms or time?
Yeah, if you want waveform, you have to give waveform. Waveform
And
dollar dump.
synthesis, RTL analysis, simulation, there is not available in this tool.
That RTL. Right now, the waveform is not required. If you are going to the big projects, that time you understood the waveform. Waveform
Okay.
topic is there.
Yeah,
Waveform cloud generation. Those things I will explain. That concept I am going to that concept. That time I will
okay.
explain.
Same tool.
Yeah, same tool or either most of the time I am using Questasim because it is
Sir?
Questasim. It is getting proper answer.
Okay.
Yeah. Here I have to observe multiple tools is there. Synopsis, Cadence, same like the different tools is there. Siemens. Here these are the tools. Okay.
Present in Verilog code, which wrote for which tool are you using?
Yeah, I'm using model sim because this is a open source.
Open
Everyone
source.
can, yeah, everyone can download. Like for example, if I want to use Questa sim or model sim, it is not worked because the license is not there. Now you
Oh,
understand?
okay. Fine.
Yeah. If I am using this one, this is a open source. Everyone can use. I hope you understood. These things, institute or any company, they will provide these two, these four. Okay, cadence and synopsis. These three, Synopsys and the Siemens company or any institute, they will provide, because this is a license. They will brought this license. I hope you understood. So
Fine, fine.
yeah, guys, if you have any doubts here, please raise your hand. Again, tomorrow we will discuss what are the topics, means data types, those things we will discuss. Why data types we will discuss, means why I'm using reg. What is reg, you don't know, those things we will discuss. Okay. Yeah, now tomorrow you have to do how to download GVM and model sim. You have to practice in your laptop, then you understood how to write the code, everything. I will provide today class
Install
note.
that software, sir.
Yeah, I
Can you
will
share
provide
that
today class
video?
note. Yeah, sorry.
That tool, how to we install in our laptops? Can you tell?
Yeah, I will send one YouTube link. You have to watch that video. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, okay,
fine.
fine. Okay, guys, if you have any doubts, raise your hand. Otherwise, I will end the section.
Daily, how many hours you will conduct
Daily, I will
session?
take 1 hour.